Hey guys, Ashlane here, Clash with Ash Ultimate LavaLoonion strategy. First, let's talk troop composition. So I prefer 2 Lava Hounds as opposed to 3 or 4. I think 2 is plenty. It's a very fast attack, and you don't need that meat shield long where you'd require any more than 2. 27 balloons, including Clan Castle, 35 minions, 3 wall breakers, 3 barbarians, 1 archer, spells, 3 rage, 2 freeze. Let's talk about base evaluation keys. Look for single target Inferno towers. You can definitely go into multi-targets, but single targets are an invitation to an easy attack. No lure of Clan Castle needed. The area effect ability of the balloons and the minions on rage will clean them up just fine. Plan hero backup, basically a backup plan in case you need the percentage. So always leave an area of the base open for your heroes to gain that percentage, just in case a worst case scenario happens and you didn't get the percentage needed. So think percentage when deploying the troops. When deploying your troops, you want to gain as much percentage as possible through those balloons and minions. Deployment of the hounds and attacking into the Archer Queen is preferable. So attacking into the Archer Queen, it's very easy to take out the Queen. And with the balloons and the minions going in, because she'll be targeting the hounds. And deployment of hounds, spread those hounds out upon deployment so they can lure as many traps as possible on their way into the air defense. Now let's talk about the spell and hero usage. So 3 rage on loons and the minions, that's pretty self-explanatory. You drop those rages 2 in a line, perpendicular to, or on parallel rather, with your troops. And the third rage will be on the town hall. 2 freeze on multi-inferno or air defense, preferably 2 at the same time. No need to freeze single target inferno towers. Don't even worry about that. As you'll see, I'll do that in a replay coming up, and it was really unnecessary. Now drop barb, wall breakers, king, and queen to engage the town hall in that order. So barbarians to clear out the traps and skeletons, wall breakers to clear an obvious path, king, queen, and then engage town hall. Use the hero abilities at the last second if needed. Use heroes on outside buildings if percentage is needed, so forego the Clan Castle, forego the Town Hall, rather, and attack the extra percentage if needed. Save 4 to 6 minions for skeleton cleanup or for picking off side buildings. So let's get into these replays, guys. This will be an attack by myself on Soud 4090. Now let's look at the base. It is a pretty standard base. You see this base. This is actually one of my old bases here. So you can take a look here, and I'm going to go with the 2 Lava Hounds on 1 air defense, which is fine. You can see I deployed them a little bit close together, but I was still refining my strategy, if you will. The Clan Castle's emptying out. I'm going into 1 Inferno Tower, not 2 at a time, but that other one is a single target. Now, this is where I make my mistake coming up with the freezing the single target, but it ends up not being a big deal. So I have the 2, like I said, 2 rages parallel to my troops, so the 3rd rage is going to go right in the center there, forming a triangle. You don't want a ton of overlap on those rages. I probably could have spaced them out a little bit better. But my first freeze was perfect. It got that multi-inferno tower. And as you can see, I had a nice spread on those minions. So they're getting a lot of percentage. And a few of my balloons you can see are going off track, but that's totally fine up the top near the queen. The queen goes down really easy. Like I said, queen is not as big a deal as she is in ground attacks. So my minions are going to get a little bit off track there, taking care of the Clan Castle troops. But luckily, I do have I have my 3 wall breakers and my 5 minions to help clean up some of this percentage. Now, those balloons are going to take out the hero platform and a barracks, so I'm at 46%. There's a few archers left, and I have the 3 wall breakers and my heroes and 5 minions. So I know this is at least a 1-star. Now, this is where you have to assess the base. You have to figure out, what do you want to do? Do you want to go for the 1-star or the 2-star? Now, 2 stars are usually possible on any attack if executed against any base. And 1-star is almost all the time possible. Now, that's one of the big benefits to LavaLoonion versus regular go wipe or go wee wee strategy. I think the failure rate is much, much lower. So as you can see, I'm going to lure the Clan Castle troops up to the top, buying some time for another wall breaker to break through there. Now, I didn't bring the barbarians, as I told you in the original strategy outline. I prefer to bring those barbarians now over 2 minions. I bring the 3 barbarians and 1 archer, just to help clean up the traps and whatnot on the way to clear out walls. So now, My queen is targeted by the Expo first, which is not ideal, and all those skelly traps that are set for the ground. Always set your skeleton traps for the ground, even defending against air attacks. It does hold up the heroes even again on air attacks, as you can see there. They definitely held up my heroes. So I had to burn the queen's ability because she was going to go down. And now I wait till the last second to use my barbarian king ability. And sure enough, he gets that town hall, plenty of health, plenty of time, plenty of ability left. So that was a 2-star example. By my part. Now I want to show a 2-star attack on me. So I've since changed my base. I have the same general outline on my base right now, but I've changed it around quite a bit to defend better against air attacks. Everybody up here in trophies, over 3,800 or so, is using air attacks, it seems. I mean, obviously not everybody, but certainly the majority, I would say, I'm being attacked by air. So those Lava Hounds have perfectly gone into those 2 air defenses. He drops 2 freeze at the same time. He drops 2 rages. And you can see all his balloons and minions are forming a huge encompassing line, and they're all heading towards towards the center of my base, rather. So you can look at my base right now. I'm in Red Elite. We are currently a top 200 clan, so you can check out my base, see the changes I've made. So the balloons are doing just fine right in the middle there. He has a nice little cleanup crew of minions behind, and he's going to get to... he saves 7 minions, as you can see, and he has 1 archer, 3 wall breakers in the heroes. So he hasn't dealt with the clan castle troops, but look at this. He's going to get the 1-star just by picking off a few outside units. As I said, you can use those minions to snipe or to kill skeletons. Now, how you would to kill skeletons as he breaks through the wall here is what you want to do is trigger those ground traps. Let's pretend those little skeletons are ground traps. You can actually trigger those ground traps with a barbarian or an archer, and then you can use the minions to help clean up. As you can see, those 2 minions right there that he dropped, those are going to help do a lot of damage and help clean up those wizards and witches along with the heroes. So drop your heroes first, then drop the minions as kind of like a backup DPS damage crew. So right now, it's kind of a crapshoot if he's going to get the Town Hall or not. Luckily, his Queen locked onto it, and he uses a special ability. I always use my Queen's special ability as soon as she locks on that Town Hall. He waited, so that was probably a small little mistake, but she does end up cleaning it up with plenty of health to spare. So that was a 2-star on me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this all this whole strategy, and I'll have more coming at you, more replays, and good luck with your lava hounding.